Hello! Okay, I have some new stuff to try. Well, I already tried it, but new stuff to show you. And I have a few updates that I thought I'd share. So, let's just do the thing. What first? I got this Korean Beauty OK Illuminating Serum. My skin has been super dry lately, so I put that on my face. My nose, I'm going to break out. My nose has been really flaky, and between that and their Rejuvenating night cream, I'm a fan. Like, my skin has really turned around. But yeah, I'm enjoying those products a lot. I also have this Plumping liquid blush. Guys, spoiler alert, I think I have a new favorite blush. I love that stuff. It blends so perfectly over things. I got this, I know you're saying, Ashley, that's not your shade. It's not. I got it because I thought it was going to be a little bit deeper and I'd use it as like a liquid bronzer type of thing. It's a little too orange for me, but I have mixed it in with a foundation and I liked it a lot. Just to deepen a little bit when I had some self-tanner on. But I mixed it with my Catrice HD. I love this stuff, and it really made my skin look airbrushed. So yeah. Oh, and I also have this. It's got fingerprints all on it. This Revolution Pro. It is the soap brow stuff. I'm gonna try that out today because apparently you're supposed to activate it with some water or setting spray, and I didn't try that. So let's jump right in, and I'm gonna start out with my eyebrows. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows really quick and then I'll show you the soap stuff. So I'll skip ahead. Okay, so my eyebrows are on. I just took a little bit of my face mist, and I'm gonna take this brush it came with and try that out first. Let's do that. Oh my god, I can't stop dropping stuff. Alright, so rub it in there. Take out this hair. Gross. Oh yeah, much different when you wet it. And then let's flick it through, shall we? Guys, wetting it is a game changer. Who knew you were supposed to do that? I did not. And like when I didn't wet it, I'm like, what? I don't understand the appeal. This is ridiculous, but oh, these are fluffy. Oh, and they're like, I can feel them, they're like in place. I'm just gonna tone those down a little bit. Game changer wetting it. So if you have one of these and you're not a fan and you haven't tried wetting it, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Alright, so now I'm going to cover up my blemishes. I'm gonna take out this Too Faced Born This Way. I love this stuff, guys. It's been like a holy grail product for me during this quarantine because I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup and I can just do this and call it good. Also, I never thought I'd get as much use out of this mini sponge as I am. It's been amazing. Alright, so updates. Yeah. So I've been working on, I go to therapy once a month now. It was every other week for a while. But I have a problem with taking control over things that basically enabling. That's basically what I'm doing. Like I'll say, hey, like, can you do this? And he doesn't, and then I just do it. So I work on my boundaries and do all this stuff, but it's very hard. So that's why I wasn't calling the urologist myself, because I was waiting for him to do it. It's, you know, his thing, so he needed to do it. Well, finally, I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I called. So they told me at first the appointment was going to be in August, and I said, well, we have an appointment in September, like with somebody else. Like, I'll just wait for that then. And they're like, oh, well, we can get you in next week. Handy. So we went last week to the urologist and saw a different one, and even told him about our experience with the other urologist that we saw in October last year in Saginaw. And he was horrified too. It was awful. But he told Mike that, so basically, I have to give you the backstory. Basically, Mike doesn't have any sperm in his semen. So, obviously, we can't get pregnant without sperm. So, we've done 2 different lab tests, and both have come back none. Not even like a weird one with 2 heads. No, none at all. So, there could be a few reasons because of this. So, it could be there's a blockage, there could be it's retrograde, it could be a bunch of different things. Well, in combination with a couple other things, it looks as if Mike could have prolactinoma. His prolactin levels are a little higher, not high enough to say, no, you can never have a baby, but it's maybe a tumor on his pituitary gland. Yeah. So, I'm going to go with this blush and put it on the back of my hand and then stamp it on my face. So basically, he's got to get an MRI to see if he's got a tumor on his pituitary gland. From what I've read, it's not cancerous, and it's treated by medication. From whatever, who knows what they're going to find when they're there. But he's got lower testosterone levels, so he's been saying that for years. He needs to get testosterone. Well, testosterone lowers your sperm count. And if it isn't a thing where we can actually have a baby, then he gets on testosterone and he's fine. But if we can, and that's the path that we're choosing, then he waits, basically. But it was really, it was a good appointment. I felt like we're finally getting somewhere. So he's got to do his MRI. They're scheduling that. It's been a week, so I don't really know why he doesn't have his appointment yet, but whatever. I put a little too much blush on. So we're going to tone that down with some powder. So he's got to do a couple more tests, the MRI, and then we can have maybe a plan of action, or at least know where we're headed. Hang on. Okay, so that felt really good. I had a lot of response to my turning 35 video, and it was kind of unexpected. A lot of people watched it. I had a lot of response to it, and it was all positive response. It was great. A lot of people feel the same way, and it feels good to have that validated, but also I'm sad because I don't want people to feel this way either. But I think it's just the age. I think it's a tough age. I've never had a problem turning older, ever. I was excited to turn 30. I'm like, God, leave my 20s behind. I love my 20s. I had a great 20s run. I had a great run in my 20s. But 35 was just like, this isn't fun for me anymore. Like, I want my shit together. Who doesn't want their shit together? But I thought I'd have everything together by now. I mean, they just fool you when you're a kid thinking like, you know, I watch a lot of TikTok, and there's some TikTok people, and they're like, oh, you know, when you were younger and you thought people at 35 were old and had their shit together, like, what a joke that is. It's so true. So true. Never thought this was 35. Ever. And like I said before, my life is not bad. I'm not complaining about my life. I'm very fortunate. And I said in my last video, like, I'm grateful that I don't struggle. I meant struggle as in, you know, I'm not on assistance programs, that I do make money that I can live off of. I just have made poor choices regarding money in the past. So we're working on it. We're getting through. Side note, I'm really impressed with these brows. So let's just put on some eyeshadow, shall we? This blush, like, it's a plumping, so it like has a cooling effect. If you don't like that, you might not like it. It's a little, you feel it, which I like. So I'm a fan. I'll take these old Makeup Geek shadows. This one, I got these, all of these. Yeah, all of those were, except for this one, were in a like bridal makeup palette type of thing. I actually saw when I did my makeup for my wedding because I couldn't find one that I just had to have up here. So I did my makeup and I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and one was from Jaclyn Hill, and it was these Makeup Geek shadows. Not this palette specifically, but she used certain ones that were in this palette, and I just knew I had to have it. So I bought it, and it's a great eyeshadow palette. I don't think they make it anymore, and they've since reformulated, which I'm not saying they're worse. I haven't tried the new ones. I've heard they're actually amazing. So I would definitely try them out, but my Target does not sell it, and I haven't bought makeup online in a while. So, yeah, huge fan of this palette, but it's also, I'm sure, incredibly expired because as of September, I've been married 4 years. Oops. I still use eyeshadows that are expired, clearly. I'm going to go in with, I went in with this shade, I'm going to go in this one. So, yeah, my previous video got a lot of response. People watched it that I didn't think would ever watch it, and it made me feel connected to them. It was a really nice outpouring response that I've gotten, and that's life. I mean, I have a friend who I haven't seen him in, 20 years, probably since middle school, and he friended me on Facebook, and he watched it, and he told me, like, obviously the fertility stuff isn't really resonating with him, but a lot of the other stuff, that he feels the same way. And I'm like, oh, it's not just females either. Wow, that is good to know. Honestly, I don't think my husband had a problem turning 35, or any age he's been, but I don't know, he doesn't like to tell me those things. So yeah, I've had to go into my office a couple times so far, and I'm not ready to go back full time. I'm not, but it was nice to see other people. And I actually have to go in today, which is why I'm putting on makeup, so I can go help some people with their computer problems. What else can I do to my face? Oh, I need highlighter. Seraphine Botanicals Daisy and Pearl. I'm gonna use this one. I got this in an Ipsy. I don't know if I like it or not, but we'll see. I like more warm tone highlighters. It's a pretty cool tone. Yeah, especially with a warm tone look that I just did. It's okay. So, hopefully I'll have more updates when it comes to Mike and his MRI, and we'll have more answers. And that's everything. I don't feel bad about not being able to have kids. I don't know if that came across that way. People have it much worse than me. It's the uncertainty of the situation. I hate not knowing if things are possible. And like I said, I know nothing in life is guaranteed. But I'm not unhappy being child-free by any means. I'm not wanting to have a child because I think it's going to complete my life. My life is complete. I would like it to enhance my life, I would say. So, please don't feel bad for me, is what I think I'm trying to say. I have so many friends who have gone through terrible miscarriages and are desperate for babies, and you know, I truly hope it happens for them. And if I had to pick them over me, I'd pick them in a second, because I know it's something that they desperately want. It's not that I don't want it. I don't know. There's just so much going on up here. So if we can have them, great. If we can't, then okay. You know, it's like I said in my last video, we will be fine. I will process it. I will grieve it. I will move on and make a new path, because that's what you do when you're faced with challenges. And I'm not saying I won't have a difficult time if it's a hard no. I mean, I can't predict that, because you can always say like, oh, it'll be fine. I thought I was going to be fine after my first breakup. Spoiler alert, I wasn't. Like, I went crazy. I mean, there was other circumstances regarding that breakup, but yeah, like, you just don't know what you're going to feel until you're faced with that. But I'm okay. I'm much better now. After my birthday was a good birthday. I had hilarious gifts sent to me. Finally found out who sent me this ridiculous picture. I'll show you in a second. And I got gifts from people I've never gotten gifts from. I just, you know, I had a really, not that my love language is not gifts, but it was really nice to be thought of, honestly. It was really nice to be thought of. So, anybody who messaged me, texted me, called me, sent me something, you are top notch and really made my birthday so much easier to get through, because it was a tough one. But you made it less tough. So let me show you this picture. Hang on. I die every time I see this. So I opened this is an 8x10. I mean, you can see how big it is. I got a piece of mail addressed to me. No idea who it's from. And I opened that up, and I mean, laughed hysterically for so long. I put it on Instagram, I put it on Facebook. I'm like, who sent me this hilarious gift? And my birthday was almost a month ago. Finally, yesterday, our friends told us it was Ryan and Alicia, and I would not have guessed that in a million years. So funny. Such a funny gift. So thank you for making me laugh so hard on my birthday and ever since, because this thing is just, it's so funny. Dude, these are my dogs, obviously you can tell. That's Opie, that's Bo. I mean, they're just, it's so funny. It's so funny. I had to find a place to frame this and put it. So regal. Alright, this is my look today. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I don't know if I honestly told you everything I put on my face, but it'll be in the description box below. Long story short, like this brow stuff, we'll see if it lasts a little longer now that I've wet it. This blush, I mean, I want all the colors and I want the highlights now too. I love the cooling effect it gives you. I love the color that it gives you. It blends out so well. I have blended this over powder and it's perfect. It removes pretty well. You know, it doesn't fade drastically through the day. I got the shade Sweet Peach. Yes, I want them all. I will get them all. What else did I use? I mean, this is a hit for me for now. I mean, I like the way they're laying. And what else was new? Oh, I'm enjoying this Illuminating serum. You can see I've used some already. That's a lot to have used in less than a month. Whatevs. Still a fan. Oh, I also got this Bear With Me NYX primer with the cannabis sativa seed oil. It's like straight highlighter for your face. I don't think it really does anything besides illuminate. Which, if that's the look you're going for, then hey, do your thing. I used my Makeup Geek stuff that I haven't used in a while. Oh, I used that my Pixi by Petra favorite mascara, top notch. Still loving that. And that's it. Oh, with my lips, my Buxom Hush Hush, and a little bit of lip oil over it. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I will keep you updated on our life journey. I really love connecting with people and being vulnerable and listening to people resonate with things that I go through. Like, hey, thanks for talking about this. I'm going through this too. So if that's you, then welcome aboard, and I hope to see you in my next video.